Queen Dee Dee. You know I'm back. With she said it. I know it's been a long time coming, but here I go. There she go. Here she come. I just wanted to bring a quick briefing of shut the F up. Charlie speaking. So we're gonna shut the F up, and we're gonna let Charlie speak. I mean, because this is what the world want to hear, right? They want to hear Charlie speak. They want to hear Charlie say that she's not racist. They want to hear Charlie say that he didn't do that. They want to hear Charlie say that, oh, I'm a Bible verse reader and a Bible thrower. They want to hear that, oh yeah, and it came from the White Good Book. Hey White, hey Book, hey Charlie, let's speak.
Americans, about 13 to 14% of the population.
Yes,
about half of all prisoners are black.
Exactly.
So blacks commit more crimes than whites do. They commit more murders, they commit more arsons, they commit more kidnappings. For example, blacks are 13% of the population and they commit 58% of all the murders. That's not a war on drugs, that's a culture problem.
Okay, so let's talk about that culture. Black people have been legislatively subjugated up until 1965. I'll give it, I mean, honestly, it's later, but let's just say 1965. You do not think that 10 generations of legislative subjugation and slavery during that time, 4,000 black men, women, and children are lynched as the result of race riots in this country? You do not think that these things have a lasting effect? We have had 10 generations of subjugation and 4 of legislative freedom.
Of course they have an impact, but it's more on you to explain why things got worse since the Civil Rights Act. More violent, less fathers around, poorer. Why is that?
Because of mass incarceration and the unfair criminalization of black men.
But let's just take murders, for example. Why blacks are 13% of the population and commit 58% of the murders? Why is that?
Because people in affluent and whiter neighborhoods are not being policed at the same rate.
Blacks commit more crimes than whites do.
Okay, well, first of all, what he means by blacks commit more crimes is, in fact, that African Americans are more often convicted of committing crimes in the United States than any other racial demographic, which is very different from what he said. All that indicates is that the so-called criminal justice system in the United States is primarily only effective in the selective investigation, prosecution, and conviction of African Americans and other so-called minorities, as opposed to investigating, prosecuting, and convicting white perpetrators. The statistics that he's citing are actually an evidence arguing racial bias in policing, in prosecution, and in trials. It's not an evidence of greater criminality along racial demographic lines, no. Rather, it's only the assignment of criminality.
I mean, and then when you think about it, let's go deeper into that. Let's go deeper into that, since they don't like to go as deep in the waters as we done, us as indigenous black Americans suffering America has been in. Because when he talk about crimes and incarcerated the most, and let's talk about those incarcerated the most crimes. I mean, when you talk about incarcerated the most crimes, then you put black in the midst of that, because there's some gray in between. There's some white, there's some black, and then we also have gray in between. And then you have Lilith that says, don't make me rise on your devilish ass. I want to know, did anybody go deeper into the statistics of what type of crimes is it that blacks commit? I mean, are we having black committed crimes, to where we're killing our children? Are we having black committed crimes to where we're killing our parents and Menendez brothers? Are we having black committed crimes to where we're killing because we don't get our way? I mean, we weren't allowed to have a party at the house. I mean, my mammy told me no, so I'm gonna kill my whole goddamn family that sleep there so that I can listen to some country Wayne and stuff like that. You telling me those are the type of crimes that blacks kill and blacks commit, but those are the type of crimes that we're being labeled as? We're labeled as those type of career criminals. I mean, let's talk about the type of crimes that whites commit. I mean, Charlie speaking, goddammit, who you think killed me off? It wasn't the white man, was it? I know the white man didn't kill my black ass off. I mean, shut the F up. You don't hear Charlie speaking? I mean, Charlie trying to tell y'all who all commit the worst goddamn crimes. Let's go back into the white Caucasian neighborhoods. I mean, who round there really was kidnapping the little girls, especially back when? I mean, how did so many little white girls get put on the milk cartons? Y'all want to go deep in the waters, or would you like to stay at the surface? I'm trying not to go there with you. I mean, you want to talk about the heavily populated communities with the drug abusers? I mean, if you don't stop doing what you're doing, I don't know how y'all going to reproduce in your community, because y'all already said Bonquita and them, all they want to do is have baby and get the government food stamps. I mean, I pay for those food stamps for those young ladies. So I think they got the right to use them right now. We know when to reel them back, and the time is coming. But let's get back onto career criminals. Let's get back to the career criminals of assassination. Let's put the statistics up there. Who commit the most assassinations? Who have killed people that's supposed to be God and in power? I mean, Charlie speaking, God damn it, you don't hear me rise? Can we talk about who shot me off? Can we talk about who killed me? I mean, y'all talked about DeCarlos Brown. He killed off a Ukrainian woman. Rest her soul and rest her in peace. But we also talk about a black man that was asking for help. We also talk about a black man that got 14 arrests. But how many of those arrests was because he was calling 911, asking for help? I mean, hey, Tyler, did you call and ask for help before you thought about the plans, you and your crew? Before y'all thought about the plans of killing off Charlie, that Charlie, you thought about the plans before you killed me off? Or did you just decide to kill me off because of race? Did you kill me off because of color? Or did you kill me off because of words? Did you kill me off because of something I did? Or did you kill me off because of something I said? I mean, because if y'all shut the F up, Charlie is speaking. How about this? Hey, shut the F up, you too, Trump. I mean, y'all talking about career criminals. I mean, we need to play it back. Charlie said it best. Career criminals in jail, incarcerated. But let's talk about the heavy hitters. Let's talk about the real murderers. Let's talk about the ones that murder their mom and dad. Bring the black men up to the table that kill their daughters and kill their moms and dad because they can't have a picnic party in the backyard of the goddamn house, while us black people been in the woods trying to survive, trying to live off of any kind of breadcrumbs that y'all spread it and sprinkle to our ass. Y'all don't want to talk about that, do you? Let's go deeper into the statistics. Let's go into the statistics of why black men and women are incarcerated. I mean, 99% of the time we're incarcerated before because we got to fight for our goddamn lives, fight for our freedom of speech, fight to be living on my God's goddamn earth, and then we got to fight y'all white people. And then we got to beg for jobs. I mean, y'all didn't see my resume. I've been putting a resume in these streets. I did a different type of resume on y'all ass. I put a resume up on the YouTube streets. I started with the hardest platform. You talk about a black woman that worked that hard. Shut the F up, man. God damn it. Charlie speaking. You want to see my goddamn resume? I mean, how much of my resume, how much of the good book you want to see from me? If that ain't enough resume, you want me to give you another resume? God damn it, you need another resume? God damn it, you need another resume? God damn it, you need another resume? I mean, how many resumes do y'all need? You need a resume. Hey, this is my first goddamn resume. It's so goddamn old and dirty until you don't even want to touch it as a white man. So guess what? Shut the F up, Black Charlie speaking. This is my resume of my life. And y'all wouldn't pay me a dime. I had to find my God in order to get it. And you want to tell me about statistics? You want to tell me about a rate? You want to tell me about numbers? What do black people kill for? We kill for money and freedom. And I got another one. And don't make me show you how much I've been calling, asking for help. I've been asking you for help. I've been asking you for help. I've been on social media doing lives. I've been doing this. I've been doing shorts. I send shorts to the goddamn algorithm thinking somebody short will see me. I send long videos to the goddamn fan base because they know I can talk. I send lives to the goddamn network. And you know what? It's as frustrating as it is. And then you got the white counterpart. Shut the F up, Charlie speaking. I mean, Charlie got it easy, didn't he? Charlie had it so goddamn easy. He got pushed through the goddamn woods. Thank you, Trump. Thank you, political parties. Thank you, Republicans. Thank you, dirty Republicans, because the clean Republicans wouldn't have played a role like that. I don't know who the F Kelly Megan is. her and Candace Owens, I don't think y'all want to rumble with this bee. See, that's how you kill a bee off. Erica Kirk, I'm praying that you stay in your goddamn lane. These are not the streets that you want to come in. If you listen to what your husband just said, I don't think you're built man enough. And Adam gave you a rib, didn't? Because Adam didn't give me a rib. My rib didn't come from Adam. My rib came from my God. So I don't have to praise man. And I'm asking you, and I'm telling you, goddamn it, I'm demanding you, Erica, even though you done took the position, if you roll through these goddamn streets the way you think you're gonna do like your husband did, I promise you, you're gonna be sat down. You don't see your crew that went over to the HBSU college and thought that you was gonna twinkle your white ass inside those goddamn gates and then come out alive. No, you don't get it like that. If you come in these streets, the first street you don't want to get up on is Facebook. And you damn sure don't want to run through YouTube. If you run through YouTube, that's when you're going to run into me. I forbid you from being on TikTok because you going to get drugged and dragged. You better ask them illegal ass Africans. Matter of fact, ask the Africans that was around there thinking they going to boycott us. The last ones y'all want to roll up on y'all ass is you. So no matter how much black incarceration that we have, I want you to understand it's a lot of black ass still left. And my God this, my God to be, my God this, my God D, I promise you, you're not going to survive in the woods of the street if you think that you're going to get away with what your husband got away with. Go home, take your money, invest in something that makes sense, raise those babies, and get your ass out of these woods. They're banded for a reason. Now, if you think your husband is going to pull the same stunt all over again through you, you're going to get stunted on. Now, I'm going to play this back one more time because I'm trying not to go in on him because he know not of what he did. I mean, because every time I looked at everything he did, I don't remember him throwing a good book up. I didn't see the good book from Charlie. Y'all talking about political realms and then y'all trying to mix Christianity in it. I want y'all to show me when Charlie was in the church. I want you to show me conversations with him and Trump sitting down really adoring each other. I want you to show me conversations where Trump stood up like a man instead of sitting on his kneeling on his goddamn knee. Kaepernick, you finally made him match you, huh? I want to see where Charlie threw the good book at, because this, if he threw this good book, I'm glad he didn't throw this good book once I put my hands on it. Because if I'm going to question the good book, you for sure know I'm going to question him. Because my God told me to. I'm the God around here. My God this. Now, what y'all call racist, I guess we don't. And what the world is calling racist, I guess that's who you all serve. Megan Kelly, Kelly Megan, Candace Owens, Owens Candace. When you meet me, I promise you I'm going to make you put the book down. You're going to pick up the good book when you talk to me. When I come through these streets, because I'm already here, I'm sitting right around your doorstep watching y'all asses, but y'all don't see me. So when I hit y'all ass from the back, y'all going to say, damn, who is that? Oh, Charlie speaking.
Black Americans, about 13 to 14% of the population.
Yes,
about half.
Black Americans, about 13 to 14% of the population. Is that the real accurate number? Because y'all saying that black women got way more babies than white women. So I wonder what type of population do we really say that? Did y'all account for all of us in the population, or you accounted for the ones y'all wanted to account for? I mean, because when people came around doing the census, do you know how many black people refused? So I think we need to also reevaluate that number of 13% of black people that sit in this world. I mean, because it's a mighty sad thing if 13% of us stand up on y'all ass, all y'all gonna sit down. Hey, did y'all thought about that percentage?
Prisoners are black.
Exactly.
I wonder why all prisoners, that many prisoners in the world are black. I mean, who got the mass incarceration? Are we gonna go over there to New Orleans because I will be headed to New Orleans as well, because I want to know, why do we have such a mass populations of black men? I mean, because when I look around, there's a whole lot of white men and women that's done a whole lot of things. Matter of fact, them the ones that's committed the most heinous crimes. And if we really look at the statistics of things, when you go on American Greed, I want to know how many black people sat to the head of American Greed over there stealing millions and billions of dollars from the American people. Let's talk about those statistics. I mean, what statistics are you still heavily riding on? Because why didn't you bring American Greed in here? Why didn't you bring the most colored ones that commit assassinations? And I don't know why they said you were assassinated, because you were not a political party. You was a stance. They didn't even stand next to you. They pushed you out there. Trump sicked his son on you, and they motivated you to do and say things that you knew wasn't of your heart. That's why you never got into church speaking that way. And the only thing you did in colleges was push political views. Why didn't you get in college if you was that much of a man of God? Why didn't you push the Bible? Why didn't you push the word? Why didn't you push God on them, Charlie? I mean, you acting like you Charlie now. Ain't everybody kneeling to you? So why don't you put the word on their ass? Oh, never mind. Charlie speaking. That's a long line. Oh, that ain't enough? Never mind. Charlie speaking. I sit amongst the 1% of a black woman in the world that possess both of these long lines. Both of. Now you want to talk about who brought you here? Let's talk about it. What I want y'all to do is start leaving my God out of it, because my God didn't indulge or behave like that. And when you talk about mass incarceration, let's go over there and talk about the Angola prison. I want to know, why is Angola the largest prison in the world, sitting on top of one of the largest plantations in the world? But Charlie, why didn't you talk about that? If you want to talk about righteousness, why everything that was wrong came on black, but who forced themselves on black? Remember, y'all came and took over the native. That's the skin color of mine, and I am a native. I'll be showing y'all my blood results. My grandmother is native. She's an Indian. So what are you going to say to me? Y'all can condone this behavior and rest in peace, Charlie Kirk, but shut the F up. Charlie Kirk is speaking. Listen in.
Commit more crimes than whites.
I wonder why you say black people commit more crimes when a lot of y'all not advertising yourselves again, yet again on American Greed, yet again on Tyler, who just murdered Charlie Kirk. I mean, shut the F up, Charlie speaking. Let's talk about the white man that just got found guilty for the attempted assassination of Donald Trump. You mean like that crime? I mean, can we go into the true statistics of crimes? Let's go into the jailhouse. You can say there's a mass incarceration of blacks in jails, but let's now go into the mass incarceration of why those blacks are in jail. And then let's go in the mass incarceration of why white people are in jail with such a small percentage. But what kind of goddamn crimes have they committed? I mean, what part of the crime rail are you going to put Tyler in? I mean, is he going to go over there with my black men that's massively incarcerated over drugs? I mean, because look like y'all put drugs and murder in the same boat when it's relevant to you all. I mean, who is Jeffrey Dahmer's? I mean, let's talk about incarceration and let's talk about the statistics of their charges. See, when y'all talk, I need you to talk a little bit more clearer, because this is not clear.
They commit more murders. They commit
more murders. Let's talk about committing more murders. Like, what type of murders have black incarcerated commit? And then let's talk about the type of murders whites have committed. Killing Mom Menendez, killing Charlie Kirk, Tyler. Let's keep talking. Should I keep going? I'm trying to keep it simple where it's just really resolved around you. Resolved around you, not revolved. We need to resolve this around you. And as long as y'all shut the F up and Charlie speaking, I'll make sure we resolve it around Charlie. Because he did profess the good book, didn't he? Or did he profess the constitutional book that man wrote? Because I want to know what part of Charlie Hart really loved, understood, and agreed with what his mouth and tongue professed to say. Rest in peace, Charlie Kirk. But you don't get to determine how people lay you to rest. You get to determine how you enter through the golden gates. And I would definitely hope that you didn't enter through the gates like Moses did, like when the Lord sent you here before he took you to his father. And you had certain rules that you were supposed to follow, but now it questions what rules and who did you follow. I mean, because I see men kneeling before you like you're God, like, amen. They're kneeling before you like you're God. I wonder how many assholes are going to get stitched up. Let's talk about why they commit crimes, why they commit crimes. Let's talk about the heinous crimes. Let's talk about the black heinous crimes. Now let's talk about the white heinous crimes. Speaking with the white young boy, 22 years old, who committed such a heinous crime by murdering you because of things that you were saying and the insults. But your counterparts didn't think they were insulting. And let's be clear, there's a few of my counterparts that didn't think you were wrong either, or things you said. And because there is a freedom of speech in our country, I agree with them. But I also can agree to say this: you don't get to determine how I lay you to rest from my heart. There's your girl Queen Dee Dee with Dee Dee Said It, and shut the F up. You don't want to hear Charlie speaking, do you?
They commit more kidnappings. For example, blacks are 13% of the population and they commit 58% of all the murders.